Regensburg is a city in eastern Bavaria, Germany, and one I have already visited quite some times. Regensburg includes the largest medieval old town north of the Alps with nearly 1,500 listed buildings and a picturesque cityscape. A lot of tourists travel to this city each year, and there surely are a lot of sites you can visit and explore. So, without further ado, here are my personal top 5 sightseeing spots in Regensburg. Number 1. The Old Stone Bridge. The stone bridge was commissioned by wealthy Regensburg merchants with the support of the Bavarian Duke Henry the Proud. The construction period was only 11 years, probably from 1135 to 1146. Due to this short construction period, legend says that the bridge builder and the cathedral builder, who were actually apprentice and master, had a bet who would complete their work first. When the building of the cathedral progressed faster, the bridge builder made a pact with the devil. He would aid him in exchange for the first 3 souls or the first 8 feet to cross the bridge. The devil helped as requested, and the bridge was finished first. But then the bridge builder sent a rooster, a hen and a dog across the bridge first. Enraged, the devil attempted to destroy the bridge, but failed. Number 2. Porta Praetoria. Regensburg was once founded by the Romans, and one of their legacies is the oldest building in the city, the Porta Praetoria. It was once a gate of the legionnaires' camp and faces north towards their enemies. The camp was completed in 179 under Emperor Mark Aurel. With the construction of the stone bridge in the 12th century and the associated restructuring of the city fortifications, the building lost its importance. It was built over and forgotten. It was only rediscovered in 1885 during demolition work on an old brewhouse. Number 3. Old Town. Because of the city's unique status as the only authentically preserved large medieval city in Germany, the old town Regensburg with Stadt am Hof was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site on July 13, 2006. There are a lot of alleys filled with interesting shops, restaurants and historical sites, such as the Church of St. James, also called Schottenkirche, Scots Church, a Romanesque basilica of the 12th century, remains of the Roman fortress's walls, the old townhouse, numerous museums, churches and squares. Number 4. St.Emmeram Abbey. The story of St.Emmeram is quite special. During a missionary journey to spread Christianity, monk Emmeram came to the Bavarian ducal court in Regensburg. About 3 years after arriving, Uta, the duke's daughter, confessed to him about her affair with a soldier from whom she was expecting an illegitimate child. To protect the two from punishment, he suggested that Uta identify himself as the child's father. He then traveled to Rome to confess the alleged sins to the Pope. After his return, he wanted to set the true facts before the duke. To save her honor, however, Uta's brother Landbert pursued the apparent fleeing wandering monk. When he finally got hold of the bishop, they tortured and mutilated him so badly that he died on the way to Aschheim. The duke, who in the meantime learned the true story, had Emmeram's body exhumed and taken to Regensburg, where it was laid to rest in the church of St. George. In 752, Bishop Gaubald of Regensburg had Emmeram's remains transferred to the new crypt of what later became the Imperial Abbey of St. Emmeram. It once was the monastic, spiritual and cultural center of the city and diocese of Regensburg. Number 5. The Cathedral. The construction of the only Gothic cathedral in Bavaria, St. Peter's, began around 1270. The construction period lasted until the 16th century, although the two towers were still missing their tops at that time. Regensburg Cathedral has the most extensive collection of medieval stained glass in the German-speaking world. The inside is impressive and you can even take a guided tour. In the back, you can access a museum and have a look at the cathedral treasury there. If you're interested in history and churches, this cathedral should be a definite must-see on your travel list. I hope you enjoyed this video and my list. If that's the case, then leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to not miss any future travel videos.